Hello YouTube and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. We're economizing, we did it, we unlocked our chateau and things are looking beautiful, especially from an Earth Goddess perspective. And we just kind of are we're at a bottleneck, we need some builders. It would have been really nice to be in a golden age here. In the Renaissance we could be converting our gold and faith into even more gold, faith, and culture. But alas, that is not the world we live in, and that's okay. That's all right. We are we're working on some wonders. We're working on some districts, hoping to enhance our religion, and hoping to get to 126 era score for a golden age. So hard-teching mercantilism, I think so. I don't really want this one is the problem. Like if this were Giovanni, I think I'd prioritize it, maybe run a project or two and grab it. But I think we hard tech this. I really like logistics, especially since we're like using our builders. No longer Sues of Geneva. That kills some of our science. Recruit a great admiral. I don't wanna. I could faith by this and that would take care of this, but again, that's not the one I want. That's not the one we want. Perhaps it's the one we deserve. So Theater Square, we've got down now. Commercial Hub was the next. I think I just want a builder though. Well, 17. Let's get this. Let's get this. And let's check back in with Russia. Have you earned anything new? You have. Do I not have spots? Doesn't want to sell me that one. Okay. That's fine. Okay, 2 turns on Mahabadi. Somebody got the Alhambra. I want to go chop this. I don't really know why I care about this right now, but I want it. I still want it. Yeah, I just want builders right now. The trader's good too. You think Diplo here? 1, 2, 3. That's a district triangle already. I mean, kind of go anywhere. It should honestly go in one of our coastal cities. Like here, so that it doesn't block a chateau spot. I think I like that. Because, yeah, we'll get that. We've got a good amount of envoys out there. So the Diplo quarter should be decent.
In a dusty, bustling corner of the Indian
So I didn't really build this for the Diplo points, although now we are up to 5. This is mostly for the apostles, and I think I'm going to immediately just evangelize our religion. I could also wait on that, given that we may go over our era score here. But I very much want to at least launch an Inquisition. Well, no, not even. Maybe I just use these apostles to spread our religion. I mean, why not do that? Yeah, why not do that? Inquisition Evangelize. If I convert these, they're worth 2 era score apiece. Like, the Inquisition I don't really need. Like, having an Inquisitor to save our religion is great, but, like, I don't really believe that the AI is going to convert my whole army or my whole empire. And so just spreading my religion kind of has a similar effect. And it commits less of my faith to it. 2 and 3 turns until we're getting our universities next to a mountain for astronomy. So I'll put a turn into that. And I think I'm skipping all of the... Well, I need to build a lot of builders is the thing. So I think I actually go to civil engineering. We'll pick up skyscrapers as well as public works, and then we'll go up to conservation. I need the builders before conservation really has an effect anyways, and so we might as well take those turns that we're waiting on teching it for builder production. A couple more envoys. We've got several wonders in the cap now. I did want Geneva back. Maybe we'll throw you into Zanzibar. Ooh, boy, getting denounced. What's up with that, Slim? Take it up with your boss. I don't know that this is the best trade, and again, I don't want to trade these excess copies. I mean, I probably should have, because I'm not really running these projects in the foreseeable future, but I'm just going to go ahead and hold on to them. Two era score for that. So now we only need 14 more. Yeah, we're going to wind up going way over. And so that's where, like, the Inquisition, saving the Inquisition and the evangelization of our religion has a benefit. Because we don't really need the other effects. I don't necessarily need the Inquisition right now, and we can just save all of the era score for doing that into the next one. We only need 14 more era score to get to 126. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 to get with just converting. I believe that trading the luxury away does not affect the impact of the project. That it's about map ownership. Chad has told me that I can trade for luxuries. But I would obviously trust you, Carl. So can you verify? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Chat says I can trade for more and it becomes more effective. Like I should buy all 5 of these jade or something. That's pretty cheap too. Project takes in all luxuries that you have. It just says that France possesses. You saw another Civ player do it? I mean, just because they did it doesn't mean it had an effect. They might have done it, and it might have done nothing where they thought it was doing something. I haven't run any yet, so I don't know. I mean, should we be? Are we at the point where we should be running these projects? The answer might be yes. I don't really know how to test this, though. Because, like, how do we quantify... I guess this? This would be my number? No, because I can't from him. I don't know how to test it. Yeah, I don't know. If we can figure out a way to test that, I'd be happy to. Should also start focusing on having trade routes to all other civs. And there are some that are very, very far away. So we can go to Russia. Now that we're starting to get some trade routes. That was a beef of mine, Wampus, too. It's still a good tile improvement. But thematically, it certainly seems like it should have some housing, right? Yeah, see, I don't know. It goes Geneva again. Production towards buildings in this district. Normally, we just vote city center here because that's what everybody always wants. But for us, I would really like to build these theater square buildings, and so I'm going to commit all of my Diplo favor to this. And I suppose this should just be scientific. Jay Wonder, thank you for the 27 months, my dude. That is a long time. Thank you very, very much for the ongoing support, and welcome back into the shop. Good to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pockets, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Slim. Hey, we got it. Nice. Okay. All right. All right. Did Russia vote with us on that? No. Yeah, Stick, he does. He knows. He knows. We found it one day. So friendship, I guess. University next to a mountain, which I can now do. My issue with trying to make this happen is the barbs that I know no one is dealing with. And then also the loyalty that I guess is going to start to affect. So I may not get around to doing this. I would like to. I got to find the time to get these settlers, though. So in 5 turns, I'm going to get this commercial hub. Boy, I need some builders. I'll do that. I know it's not hitting any of the luxuries, but I don't know that I'm going to want those improved. We'll see. Probably worth it with the project. Inquisition would be good up here. But we haven't had loyalty issues or anything like that, which is nice. Amazing game for old Statue of Liberty. I know, right? Why'd they change it? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. I am so kidding.
Astronomy is much more fun.
Build 7 specialty districts. What do we have? 1, 2, 3. Don't think this counts. 4 in the harbor. Cool. So we'll just hard tech it then. Government pause does count. I think it does. I never remember with that. 1, 2, 3. Even if we count it, I don't think we're super close. 4 with the holy site. 5 with the harbor. I need an entertainment complex, and I need another one. So kill someone with a musket, not going to happen. Enlightenment is coming eventually. Diplo quarter counts too. I'm not building that anytime soon, though. I'd rather get this extra trade route. Yeah, encampment would be the one that I'm missing. I could try to steal Great Works from Russia with the intelligence agency. I could also just start running this project. I'd love to know about the excess luxuries, though. If it's truly just the ones in your empire, or if it's your copies of it. It says copies. It says copies. I have 4 turns to do something that's not a builder. I already locked in the Diplo here, though. It's fine. It's 4 turns. I could skip it, but like I have to get these buildings, right? I can't just run the project. Or am I wrong? Should I just be running the project? The world may never know. Wow, that tile, though. ABC Grim. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I'd rather use Inquisitor charges up here. It doesn't matter that they're not following my religion at the moment. Just need 10 more era score. Next turn, I would like to start builders, so I'm just going to do that now. Thank you, Thalia. I will make my turn 150 save. Don't want to chop a ton, but I really do want the chateau. Guess we can do that first. And later on, we'll have these chops for Christo. Oxford, wow. Turn 150 Oxford, okay, okay. Alrighty, so policy switches, we have 3 governor titles. I think I want Reina with those governor titles. I want production towards all wonders, and I want production towards builders as well. We're going to give up a little gold to do so, but we'll keep our theater square and campus adjacency strumming along. We probably don't need them, but I do think I like them. And then I really prefer the movement as opposed to, again, we're going to give up some money here, but give me logistics. Oof. It's pretty painful. Need an archaeological museum. I would very much like to be building our building these because we have the dedication. Just 5 away now. Just 3 away now. Yeah, I just took that off. I could leave it here. But I like earning the envoys too. Hey, Scotty, how are you? Good to see you. The Inquisition policy. Yeah, if I can micromanage a quick policy change, that's fine. So maybe after this, we'll put that in. Well, again, it's not a question of no, I don't care about the one charge. The one charge does not matter. I'd rather save it for era score next era. Prepping up for sheep brain dissection. There's an activity. Awesome, Scotty. Sounds good, man. How are you? Oh, you already answered that. Losing my mind. Been streaming a little while today. Who's on first? I don't know.
There is little manner.
Brutal. That flood. This river. We call that casual Friday? Yeah. My brain is pretty casual most days, though. Okay, Enlightenment I do want to get to. We absolutely never tech to the work to these ones, so we'll go ahead and go with it. We all go a little crazy sometimes. Market is very, very important. I think I'd still prefer the Chateau. We'll get that later. I might buy the... Just gonna buy that. And then let's get printing. And then we'll go that route. Merchant with the bank is up. Oh, yeah. All right. Although it looks like we're going to get it. Maybe. This would be really, really nice. Do I want to commit all of my faith? I think I do. Filippo. You're so tempting. Boop. So again, that doesn't help the era score thing I was just going through. Obviously, we get 3 for that. But boy, is that a nice one engineer wonder for us to have here. And there are plenty of wonders that we can use it on. I don't think we have to decide now. But that's pretty nice. What dat? Peter got the Colosseum. Turn 152. Can't get me, I'm in the water. Just give me builders. Cristo, maybe? Like, we are very heavy seaside resorts. Like, what's our best use of these engineer charges? These are always good, but Cristo might be the way. We have lots of chops for it. Let's see if anybody else has started on Taj. If we get Taj, then we just kind of have forever golden ages. I'm just going to casually chill with that one. How nervous are we about Columbia space race? That's a good question. He's in the atomic era. So we've got some time, but yeah, a little bit because he's been killing it on science for most of the game. It's certainly something that's been in the back of my head that we might need to fight against. I doubt we get to Eiffel. I don't think we have the science to get there.
Ваш народ достоин восхищения. Искусство, наука. Чего еще желать?
The pen might not be mighty. Remember that politics...
I want this era to end, though. So we need builders, like, kind of everywhere. This is choppable for a wonder. We're 7 turns away from natural history. I think I leave this one. I'll go archaeological here. Then I wanted the fast policy. No, I didn't. We didn't want to do that. We'll go Enlightenment. Because I'll be able to get that boost. I guess I don't need the policy switch, so we can go here first. And where does this need to go? I guess over here, so that I can just keep getting... Oh. Sorry, Russia. That's where you live now, Scout. In the lake. There's our trigger. Hey. Some writing as well. Very nice. I guess it's up here where I need the builders the most. And that's, got 2 more envoys. And down here, frankly. In charge for Mausoleum. Mausoleum's not important at all, frankly.
And because she was
like, I'm much more interested in the direct to tourism stuff. So like slots here, slots and a percentage-based boost here. Like, this is cute. This is cute, but like, not super important. And frankly, this late in the game, not really important at all. All right, we want trade routes to everybody. So let's go from here and try to go over this way. That's rude. That's a mean thing to say, Korea. Mean. You're a mean. No.
If you will be so good.
Starting to look pretty good. We've overtaken Russia as far as culture per turn. We have overtaken all but Korea and Simon. Could grab an envoy there. We only have a trade out to Russia. So going to Christina's fine. I'm hoping... Yeah, I want to go somewhere... Maybe go to Gondar. Because that's kind of the hardest one to get, I think. And I think that's an interesting road for us to have. Eight turns. Gondar calls for trade. That's great. That is great. Statue of Zeus. Zeus. How long on this? We have 18 turns to build Theater Square stuff. Well, that's what I love about Civ Wampus is just, yeah, how those early storylines can really dictate like the course of the game. It's a very, very different game if I don't steal that settler, right? Now that's a chateau. So we're 3 over on era score already. That's fine. This we're getting, so I don't need to keep going with that. It's this turn. Has anybody else out there gotten into Hades? I haven't played much in the last week, but like that game is super fun. And I sort of sang its praises, and it felt like I was the only one playing it. All right, so that got our boost, and we are very, very close to this. You guys are playing Hades right now. It's so good. It's so fun. I'm on like I don't know if I've beaten it yet. I'm like on the I'm using the shield, and I think I'm on 13 of like the extra things. What type of a game is it? It reminds me a lot of Diablo, like Diablo 3, except like you play this on a Hades and you're trying to get out of hell, and you do so with the help of Olympians. So there's a lot of like Greek mythology. There's a lot of really good storyline. There's all these different weapons that have sort of different play styles as far as like fighting, combat, and stuff. It's a roguelite, but it's super fun, man. I love that game. Forbidden City's still here. Interesting, but Hermitage is now up. So I think that's where we're heading. Yeah, it'd be fun to stream it. All the earth goddess now. We're beautifying our land. But it's really well voice acted. It like the production quality on it is outstanding, if you ask me. I don't think I need this campus anymore. It's kind of too late to matter. I should chop. Yeah, we wanted to chop here. I'll tell you what. I'm going to chop out some of this Taj. But all of these chops I want to save for now. Although, again, I don't know what I'm saving it for. Maybe this is Christo. Maybe this is where we build Christo. I could see that. I could see that being a thing. All right, 6 turns on the era. Any changes we want to make here? Not really. Although I'm not really building a bunch of builders. I am buying them. So the extra charges are relevant. Been playing mainly for the story? Yeah. Yeah. Hades is 20% off stream. I mean, it's the best $20 that you can spend. If that type of game appeals to you, of course. There are certain people that are just not going to enjoy that type of game, and that's fine. All right, so you built the stuff here. What if I went for Forbidden here and chopped it out? After moving Magnus. Found one result. He's working on it. This is the most relevant chop. There is another one up there. But I could do this and immediately move Magnus. Here. And see if we can grab this Forbidden City. Yeah, the art and the music are quite good. So if this isn't Christo anymore, what am I saving these chops for? It's just a jungle. I think I'm going to chop it. Five turns. Hades game looks really fun. Thanks for the tip. You won't regret it a second. I promise. Again, like, I mean, you on the surface level, you have to be interested in it. You have to be interested in Diablo-style games where it's like hack and slash and, you know, stuff like that. But I think you'll enjoy it. Ooh, a little bit of coal, a little bit more coal, and even more. Yeah, she's like moving. I wonder if she's coming to try to kill them. I have a hard time believing that's an army for me, but I've been wrong before. I guess she holds a grudge, is what we're learning. So Enlightenment Civic, I want to make sure we have that for this boost. It's only 2 turns. No advice, this 10k is for Hades. Should be a waxed and should be waxed poetic more often. Thank you, Great Oz. Thank you. Yeah, I'd be very curious where our viewership would be at for a Hades stream, I guess. It's kind of an interesting thought. Hey, Hybrid, how you doing? Yeah, welcome on in. Good to have you here. Talking a little Hades, playing a little Civ. Get down tonight. That's a good point, Soccer Man. That is a very good point. Oh, and I thought about this. I'm actually going to grab a Magnus promotion, thinking that we might still settle this. Although I'm talking myself out of it the longer the game goes. Yeah, see, I think she's trying to move through me. Or she's trying to yeet me? Is that... Am I using that correct? It's a new term. I'm not super comfortable with it. Is she yeeting me? Hades is downloading. Nice. I hope you all enjoy it. See, I can sell copies of video games. That's a thing that happens. Our DMCA discussion. I'm hip. I'm cool. Full disclosure, I am neither of those things. I know, right? My fat duck share. Thanks, Bridges. I think you're swell, too. We have 4 envoys. We could take Zanzibar. How are our amenities? Oh, hey, look, we're content. Dude, this hair is not at all hip. It's hip in the same way that Cousin It was hip.
Whatever is contrary to nature is contrary to reason.
Good to know username. Thank you. Do I have a hip? I have a couple. They don't lie. What would a tile improvement holding a single great work be OP? Depends what else it did. If that were its only job, I don't think that would be very useful. Unless you're trying to do something like an OCC or whatever. Are there any wars going on right now? Yes. Simone is fighting Korea. Vice versa. Obs. But that's it. Am I dissing your boy cousin It? No, of course not. I would never do that. Have I tried Crown Trick yet? I have not heard of that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. All right, back to this. 6 turns until Parks and Woods. Got some faith for it as well. It's a turn-based roguelite. Dope voiceover. Okay, sweet, nice. I'm not like the world's biggest roguelite fan. Not that I don't enjoy them. I just, like, I haven't really played all that many of them. So I'm a little out of the loop when it comes to those. Sounds like a liquor I haven't tried yet. Do volcanoes go off? And so what damage does it do? Yes, volcanoes can damage. They can only on certain disaster settings they can damage tiles 2 tiles away. Also, Vesuvius can do that as well. Otherwise, I believe it's mostly immediate vicinity. When they do, they fertilize. So you can see the yields on this very, very different than the tile right next to it. Even though they were both, well, this is a hill, so it started with 1 production, but all the rest of it has been added. Just like our flooded, I guess that could be from floods too. But yeah, all the disasters tend to add yields. They go off randomly. We can look at the world climate here and go to event history. And so here's where you can see all of the different eruptions, floods. There's a mega colossal eruption there, forest fires. And you can also see like how many tiles they damaged, how many tiles they fertilized, and how many population were lost, as well as the turn in which it's happened. So this is the summary of our game so far. So, quite a few. Jeb, hey, bud. How you doing? What's going on? It's good to see you. Wish the volcanoes on the coast would expand to sea tiles. I think that would be really, really neat, personally. But I would imagine it's a real nightmare to program something like that. I needed this to have appeal to it. I really needed a chateau to be there. That sucks. That's a big bummer. A big bummer. Yeah, everything's going pretty fine with me, Jeb. It's good to see you. How's everything in your neck of the woods? Yeah, healthy. I that's what I've heard too. Very, very difficult to do. 2 turns on the era. Conservation right around the corner. I could grab a Reyna. Where's Reyna going to be best suited? I suppose Reyna will be best suited wherever we have the most seaside resorts. Kind of. I don't know. Who knows, man? Because if she declares on me now, she's going to get kicked out in all different directions. I'm not saying it won't happen. Last turn of the era. And so as we take this turn, I think I will go ahead and put a cut in the video. We are about to enter our next era. The end of the Renaissance is here. We're about to be able to plant parks, plant woods, get parks, and things like that. We're also getting very close to flight. Flight's going to enable tourism off of our chateau, and then we'll go right on to radio for our seaside resorts. And again, we have a lot of those planned. So lots of resources we're going to need to put in that direction. We've got a decent amount of faith for the modest amount of parks. I usually go a little more park crazy than this, but like 3, there can be 4, maybe a couple more eventually. We'll see what happens. But thank you so much. If you've been watching over on the YouTubes, I do appreciate it. And don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come join us in person on the internet. We'll see you then.